Inhale, lift that chest up high. Good. Exhale, just gentle bow coming down. Good. And then lift it back up. Just letting that air move. If any other good news comes to mind, let's hear it. We have to say hola to Catherine. Welcome back from Portugal.
Is that Al-Haddad?
No, that's thank you.
Oh.
Mark's saying obrigada. Wrong word. That's all we remember from our Portuguese. And bom dia. What day did you get back, Catherine? Oh, fantastic. Look at you showing up. Good. All right. Hold yourself up tall, everybody. Hold yourself up tall. Press into those feet. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Side bend. Now we're going to stay in this side bend for a moment. Inhale, reach this hand closer to the ceiling. This is your left if I'm your mirror. Exhale, pull down your right one, opening up the space in your neck. Good. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, lift back up. Good. Float easy to the other side. Good. Stay there as you inhale, reach your right arm higher. Exhale, pull your left arm down. Good. Big inhale and exhale back up. Good. This time let the arms come behind you. Good. All the way down. You're going to take a little bow interlude. So the arms are behind you. You're just going to push forward. Good. Inhale, lift your chest and your arms all the way back up. And we're going to do that side bend again. So to the side. Inhale, stretch up through your left arm. Reach out as you exhale through the right one. Good. That's it. And then let yourself float all the way up and to the other side. Good. Inhale, reach now through your right side. Stretch that right side open. Good. Inhale, reach down a little more through your left arm. Good. And then all the way back up. And again, take your arms behind you. Press forward into a bow. Can we do one more cycle? Yes, please. Good. So all the way up. Good. Side bend. Good. Reach that left arm up high. Exhale. Reach out with your right one and lower it. Good. Lift with some energy. Dun, 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 all the way to the other side. Good. Up longer. Lengthen this side. Good. Reach out. Drop the shoulder. Good. And then all the way back up. Arms come behind you. All the way down, push forward, scoop into your belly. Good. And then this time just reach the arms back and low as you lift your chest. Good. And bow again. Good. And lift. Good. That's it. Get the shoulder blades to come together. Good. Push. Good. And I want to do this a couple more times. I see a lot of nice open collarbones, but all of us could benefit from just thinking about pushing the abs back and keeping the collarbones wide. So instead of pushing with the pecs and the front of your delt and the biceps tendon, my shoulders friends who do that, instead you're going to stay connected to the mid-back. A little bit more. Yes, good. So you still get to have your bow. You're just not going to collapse into it. Yeah. Yes, Nara, better. That's better. Good. Awesome. Nice. All right. We're going to take that band, keep it right where it is. Foot minders. We're going to exhale, press forward, holding your straight line through your spine. Inhale, tip. Exhale, use your abs to push back into your band and release. So again, press. Inhale, tip. Exhale, pull back. And let's all do that with a foot minders for just at least 2 reps because it's really great to feel ourselves holding ourselves with breath. Right, inhale, exhale, abs pull back into your band and release. Good. Sorry, can you hear him already? Yes. Good. All right. So you have a choice. You can keep on doing that with our foot minders, or if you'd like to add releve, we're going to come up and releve. Good. Pull your abs back into your band. Your ribs too. Good. Hold it as you come down and then release. So exhale up. Good. Collarbone staying wide, right? We're not hunching forward. We're keeping that width. Pulling the abs back. And then release. Good. Sheila, I want you to lengthen your right side upward. Can you see your, I'm exaggerating, you don't look this bad, but this is sort of what's happening. So you're gonna bring your left hip into your center and let your right side get a little bit longer. Yeah, that's it. There you go. So you're gonna think about keep pulling that left hip to your midline. Good. Nara, that looks lovely. I love what you've got going on there right now. Ooh, that was even a little more opening to the right shoulder. That was good, good, good. Yeah, and then Suzanne, when you lift, just give me that one little moment. I want to see it of the front of you pulling into the back of you, right? This whole wall pulls back here. Yeah, there you go. Good. Now we see your little athletic muscles. Good, good. All right, and then we'll come on down. Good. Let the band just drop, and then give yourself an easy bow. So it's light and loose, no arms. Yeah. Good, and then press into your feet, unfurl, lift your chest up, curl, unfurl, what am I trying to say? Yeah, that's it, open those collarbones up. Ah, good. All right, we're gonna take your band and put it underneath those feeties. And we'll open the feet into parallel. What was that? Oh! Oh, yes! 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 Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. And aw, thank you. Collarbones open, palms face in. We're gonna scoot our booty back and press those arms back like you're at the starting block of a race. Good. And then drive into your feet, push your arms forward. Don't worry about lifting them up. I want you to have a sensation of pushing them away from you while your abs lift in and up against the back of your ribs. Yeah? And then again, have a seat. So where is Antoinette living now? Oh, yes, good. Good job. That's great. Good. So sorry, on the replay, Suzanne is telling me about one of our spinning classmates, someone who used to come to class who was a historian. Tell her she could join us. There we go, good. That's it. I know. People are always like, I don't know. For some reason, for some people, turning on Zoom seems very hard. Good, and that's it. I know, and for us now, it's simple. We just do it, and we work around the gremlins. But for some people, that's just really a big stumbling block. Good, good, and then pull it up. All right, good. Now stay back here. We're in our squat. We're gonna pull open the collarbones. Good, and then we're just gonna bend the elbows and push back. Look, we have a little tricep press going on. Yeah, can you shift your weight back to your heels a little bit? And then Catherine and Sheila, let's have a little bit wider step. Look at Ranger watching her, such a good boy. Can you see him? He doesn't move. He just watches. Good. Yeah, I mean, can you see Ranger by Catherine's feet?
He's like frozen.
Oh, he's like just waiting for the word. Give it to me. Good. Good. Last two. And last one. Good. Let those arms drop. We're still in our little squat. Good. We're going to bicep curl and come up to a stand. Ah, good. Come back down into your squat and release. Yeah, we're going to do that again. Bicep curl, hold it, come up into a stand. Good. Okay, and sit. That's it. Now check your shoulders and how you do this. I'm getting close so you can see. Here's me hunching forward, right, to lift. Here's me keeping the spread better and pulling my fists up to me. That makes sense? Yes, come on, get your elbows in. Right, so if they're out here, where's the lift coming from? My neck. You can feel that trying to lift whatever it is I'm lifting, right? Hold the shoulder blades, make the bicep do it. Stabilize from here, but lift from the bicep. Make sense? Yeah, especially, yes, Sheila, yes. Good job, lady, yes. Nara, the two of you, especially because of your shoulders and knowing how Nara in particular tends to use that bicep. Good, let's do one more. Where are we? Good. Lift and get your hips under you. Ah, good. And then let it come all the way down slowly. Nice job, gang. Very nice. Okay, let's take your band, step out of it with your left foot. Cross it into opposite hands. And then put your left foot back on your arch. We're only going to use the band for balance today. We're not going to press into it. So you're going to slide your foot up the side of your leg. Good. Open your arms at the same time that you open that leg out to the side. Now look at me. I'm collapsing. Here's me driving into my standing leg. Can you drive in your standing leg? Good. Collarbones open and easy. Good. Flex the foot. Woo. Point the foot. Bring it back in. And everything comes down together while your spine stays tall. Yes, no collapse. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Slide it up. Good. As the leg goes out, so do your arms. Getting taller, taller, taller. Lift the back of your rib cage up. Good. Flex the foot. Point the toe. Bring it back in. And everything comes down together while the spine lifts taller, 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 taller. Long arms, long arms, long arms. Good. Yeah, you're definitely working the delt here. Inhale and exhale. Slide it up. Good. Inhale, exhale. Thumbs out as you lift your leg. Good. Flex the foot. Point the foot. Good. Bend the knee. Good. Get taller as you lower. Taller as you lower. Good. All right. Let's switch feet. It's a lot of work. Okay, so the heel comes behind your band, close to you. Good. So we went right into this without reviewing sassy hip, but you guys are my long timers, so I hope you are remembering to take away that sassy hip, right? All right, so starting with your slide. Good. Thumbs out. Press out to the side. Good. Flex the foot. Point the foot. Bring it back in. Grow taller as the arms and the feet come down. Ooh, I almost lost my balance on that one. Good. In. And again. Slide it up. Good. Press it out. And of course, you're welcome to put a hand on something for balance or tap down at any time, right? But I want you to really get that length up the back of you. Good. Especially in this lowering moment. You're working against gravity. Good. Can we do one more? Yes, we're so excited to try one more. Okay, this last one. Sliding that spine up the back, right? Letting that lengthen. It will help pull your hip underneath you. Good. Okay, I gotta come down better. 1 second. I cannot let that be my last one. There we go. More control. Yeah, right. Thank you. That's hard. Doing things right is hard, but as Martin Luther King says, it's always the right time to do the right thing. I know he wasn't talking about fitness, but it sure applies. All right. We're going to take the band and put it back under both feet. Good. And then cross it into opposite hands. All right, bicep curl. And then we're going to step into a skater. So you're just giving yourself a little bit of resistance as you step into that skater. We're going to be in this parallel to start with. So step out into the skater, right? Remember, skater is a side squat lunge. So this whole side of you, this right side, should look like it's doing a squat, right? We're not in a warrior. Everything is in a line, yeah? Good. That's it. And we're just holding this to give ourselves more resistance for the hip, because we're going to try to come in slowly. So as you come in now, I want you to pull your bands apart a little bit. Feel yourself having to resist it with this right leg. Yeah? Good. That's it. Resist. You should feel a nice little pelvic floor lift. Now here's where you might not feel that pelvic floor lift. If you come in and try to instead tip over to lift your leg in and resist, you won't feel your pelvic floor. You've kind of short-circuited it there. So I want you to come up tall and resist that leg coming back. Can you do 2 more? I'll do it with you. Good. That's it. Come up, resist, tall, slow, slow, slow. Good. 1 more. Pull your band apart and resist. Ooh, yeah. Good. Yeah, get it to pull open. All right, so we'll go the other way. I'm going to scoot to the other side of my mat. Oh, muchacho. Look at that face. So coming out to the side first, find your nice side squat lunge, right? This is all in a nice straight line down the side, and then come back to home. And then when you feel like, okay, I've got this beautiful straight line, then start adding that little resistance on the way in. That's it, good. And again, should be that sensation of pulling through your pelvic floor to that the hip that you're trying to come up onto. That makes sense? So yes, this one is resisting it, but this one, because it's your stabilizer, has got to really also resist it too. I know. Good. Woof. You can see on me that this side is not as clean as the other side, and here's what you can watch for. Watch this waist. I'm going to show you a messy one. Do you see that? So I didn't technically tip over. I didn't do this thing, but I figured out another way to compensate, right? So if we can come up long, that makes my guts all work. Good. Can you do 1 more? That's it. Holy cow. So and again, in your body, depending what you're tempted to do, if you tip over more, are you a tilter? So if you're a tilter, the work will probably feel like it's coming this way to bring you back up. If you're a hiker, like me, it'll probably feel like it's going this way to get you back upright. Both of those are okay, right? Just knowing what you tend to do. So let's take that band out from under there, yes? Hold it in your hands in front of you. We're going to be doing an archer moment in a second. So you decide how much resistance you want for that. I think I'm pretty strong, so I'm going to try doubling mine up so I get a little bit more work. If you just want gentle mobility, maybe you want to keep your band long. So we're going to do a step back lunge. Again, you're welcome to stand near something that gives you balance. I'm going to start with your left leg going back first. Hold it there. Find the ball of your foot and the second toe. The other toes, unless you have a really square forefoot, are probably not on the ground. Yep. Press into the front leg and come back. Other side. Step back. Hold it there. Big toe and second toe and the base of them, right? The metatarsal head, the ball of the foot. Good. Drive in and come up. Good. I'm going to show you side view. It's not a straight leg, it's a bent leg. So we want a big enough step that we can have 2 90-degree angles in front knee and back knee. Yeah? Find your foot. Step up. Woo. That's it. Good. Yeah. Good. So this is another one that shows us where our power leaks are. And here's one power leak. I'll show you it. That's 2 power leaks. Do you see them? So if you go back by hinging to get your leg back, that means you're right. That means you're lacking the mobility here. We got to work on that. If you go back by throwing your body weight at it, tells you lack a little bit of strength in the glute and the front quad because you're throwing your body weight back, right? So just things that you can be thinking about. And you'll notice that if you try to keep your spine straight up and down, your core stays lifted. So let's add on that little archer. So as we step back, I have your left foot back and your right leg forward. So it's the opposite arm pulling back, yeah? And then we'll switch. Always the opposite, good. And the first ones we do, we're gonna do like a true archer. Our eyes stay forward on our target. But then after you get about 2 or 3 on each side, I want you to start looking to the back hand. That's gonna challenge your balance a little bit. If you can get your eye all the way to that back elbow, can you turn your chin around to that back elbow? Right, so here, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. Hold it, and then come up. Yep. Don't look at me anymore. Now you should be trying to look behind you at that back elbow. Yes. Good. Yeah, Nara. Good. Yes. Sheila, Catherine, good. And I like what you're doing, Suzanne. Try with a bent elbow. So you get more of that wrapping sensation, like archer. And then look and try to pull that elbow back around you a little bit more. Yep, good. How are we doing? We should be waking up our mid-back, our abs. Some of us might be getting nauseous because looking all the way back changes your vestibular system a little bit, right? Your eyes and how you balance. Good. Good. All right. And then come back to home. Come back to home. Nice. Give yourself a nice reach up overhead. Remember, those of you who were on Wednesday, maybe it was Monday, we did that big side reach. So you're letting your hips swing out like a bell, ding, and reach through that hand a little bit. You should be getting a nice reach through your side. Good. Now open up your armpit to the sky. Push your top palm of your hand away from you a little bit. That's it. Good. Yes, Sheila. More of that in your life. That's great. And then lift all the way back up. And then to the other side, let your hip hang out. So, right, it's moving past your center. Good. Pull down that bottom arm a little bit and then rotate, open your armpit of your right arm, opening that armpit to the sky. And you're just reaching up and hanging off. That should be a really nice stretch. Some of you will feel that all the way through the front of your hip, right, into that groin area. Awesome. And then all the way up. Yeah? Good. If you can, take your arms behind you, push out one more time. That's it. Now just hold it. How long can you make your armpits? Reach them out as far as you can. Good. Pull your ribs back in at the same time. Good. Good. And then bring them up and release. I'm going to get a mat just so I have some color contrast, and we're going to roll on down to that mat. No, right. If your foot, that's a great question. Nara's asking if in the back of your lunge, if you know that you're on that first and second toe and the base of the toe, not just the tip, but the actual base is on the ground, and you can feel your pinky touch the ground, you might have a more squared foot. Your joints might be here instead of here like this, right? And you can kind of tell when I curl my toes under, they drop off at a dramatic rate, just like my hand. They go root instead of like this straight across. Just depends on your physiology. Alrighty. Yeah, my pinky toe is not just barely half the height of the toe in front of it. It's so down the side of my foot. But yours might be different. So we're rolling down. Let's see, where's that streak of light coming through? There we go. Good. Yeah, let yourself articulate your way down. Remember, you can put your band wherever you like it. So if you like it by your ears for that framework, use that. If you like it behind you, some of you do fabulously well when it's behind you and you push forward and you get that ab feedback. I love that. So whatever you feel the best, give yourself 3 or 4 good ones. Go on, I'm just watching you. Yep, good. Make sure you straighten your legs, Sheila, when you're up. There you go, good. Nice. Beautiful. And after your 4th one, you can walk out to a plank. Straighten those legs, Sheila. That right one especially. Straighten it. Take those thigh bone back. There you go. Good. So that's that whole kind of collapse that happens on your right. I'm going to show you a side view. Can you see how my knee is bent? So if we can get that to lift you, that would put this shoulder on the opposite side in a better place. All right. So once you're down, sorry, go. You can have your renegade rows. Yippee! So just in case your mid-back wasn't warm already, options for you can be on the knees. They can be in full plank, pulling that elbow right up to your waist. You can add the side plank rotation, but remember, it's pull, rotate. Elbow is tucked before you rotate open into that open position. Yep, tuck the elbow back in before you come to the ground. Yeah? So any combination that feels good and slightly challenging to you, do that combo. Yeah, good. And then Sheila, drop your hips forward. Nara, I'm asking you to drop your hips forward too when you're ready. Just a little more, so you're in less of a quadruped. There you go, good. Glutes wrap back. Good, good. Catherine, can you drop your hips forward too? Good. And then push that ground away. There you go. Okay, Suzanne, beautiful lift. That was a beautiful lift. You should wear that color more often. It makes you stronger. I know. That fire red, orange is the best. And I'm not saying that just because I'm partial to it. So did I say 4 to 6? Yeah, good. If there's anyone who their side plank is becoming too easy and you don't know how to progress it, let me know, right? If you are, what's that? So, okay. So you're doing the full plank, right, Suzanne? So from full plank, make sure your feet stack. The top foot does not touch the ground. So that's the first one, right? Then the next option would be to slide the leg in, keep your hip up. And then another one would be to lift the leg up. But the first thing is to get them stacked. And if you're in a different place and want to see a variation on a progression, make sure they're one right on top of each other. Don't let them cross over, right? There you go, good. Okay, there you go. Okay, good. So while Suzanne does the other side, we're going to let ourselves roll back to the mat. All the way down. Good. And then just inhale, reach those arms overhead. Exhale, pull your abs in. Good. And one more time. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, pull in. Good. Now as you pull your hands in, let's bring your right leg into tabletop. Bring your ribs in. Good. Inhale, they come back overhead. Exhale, left leg into tabletop. Good. And overhead. Good. Hi, baby boy. Hi, precious. And pull. And down. Whoops. Good. And pull. And down. Oh, good. All right. Bring those arms back overhead. Take your band and rotate so your right arm is near your right ear and your left arm is trying to pull down to your left side. Good. Can you rotate your right hand so the palm faces inward, not outward? Your palm should be facing in towards you instead of away. Yeah? All right. Now we're going to just pull ourselves up with the left hand into bow, resisting with the right arm. Setting that right arm in the shoulder blade. Good. And then come back down. Same side again. Inhale and exhale. Pull. Resist. Cut. That's it. Keep the space between your arms. It's going to be tempting to let it go once you come down. Unless you need to reset your shoulder, I want you to keep it under tension. Good. And then down. Good. And one more. Good. All right. Switch sides. Palm in. Left arm near your head. Right arm down toward your leg. And exhale. Pull yourself with that right arm up. Good. Yep. And then back down. We're feeling, hopefully, the beautiful work that's going on from the shoulder that's pressing the band by your head to the lat and the oblique and the abs that's helping you pull up with the other hand. Good. And one more. Nice. Good. And then let both arms just fall to the ground overhead. It should feel kind of good. Good. Bend your elbows so that your band is just near the top of your head. You're in a laying down scarecrow. Pull your shoulder blades up to your ribs and then pull your front ribs down toward the mat. Good. Now you're ready to pull your fists apart and then back in. Your elbows don't move. They stay still. So you're working now again, stability behind the shoulder and triceps. You see that? You're starting in that laying down scarecrow and just pressing your arms apart. Good. Good. Two more. Now, those of you whose shoulder will not let you come all the way down, it's okay if it's a little higher. You have to, though, be extra mindful of connecting to the back of your shoulder here. Yeah? Good. All right. And then arms float back up to the sky like Jell-O. Mine are Jell-O. Maybe yours are stronger today. From here, we're going to inhale and one leg in a tabletop and then the other leg in a tabletop. Good. Squeeze your heels together and then just pull those arms apart as you press your legs away. Good. Inhale, bring them back in. Exhale. Pull your arms apart. Good. As you pull them apart, can your hands be doing something like this? Pulling open. So your palms, can your hands be doing that? So as you don't have, it doesn't have to be double unless you want that resistance, but what I want is the rotation happening at the shoulder girdle, right? That motion. So watch out for wrists staying up like this. Sheila, can you rotate that wrist inward at least? So watch out for your wrist staying up to the sky like this. I want it to come and look inward like that. Yeah, so see how your palms are facing down? Rotate them so they face each other. Yes, now pull. Whoa. Good, good. And then, yes, Catherine, good. Yes, good job. Okay, nice. And then, everybody but Sheila, because Sheila, I want you to feel just another one with that sensation. Everybody else gets to rest. And Sheila does one more. Yeah, good, good. So then your shoulders might be pooped. So take a quick second, let it come across the front of you. And let it go the other side across the front of you. Get a little stretch. Yeah. You've been working very hard, I hope, all across this back line here, right? Lots of that there. Okay, fantastic. So we're going to take our band and put it over our feet for a little feet in straps. Ugh. All right. Once you get it over your feet, kind of let your sacrum settle on the mat. Your collarbones settle. Good. And then bring the top of your arm bone down toward the mat. That should lift your elbows slightly up. Yeah? All right, good. Bend your knees. Good. Put your heels together. Then we're going to go into frog. So your band can be on the outside of your legs if your arms open up. But if you don't like that feeling, bring your fists together. Good. As you press away. So your band ends up on the inside. Yeah? If it's okay for you. Right? That's only if it's okay for you. Sorry, fixing the tech. Good. That's it. So again with your triceps, right? I'll catch up to you. Sorry. Sorry, I'll catch up. I promise. Good. All right. All right, and then you can rest. Then your triceps will be going, ooh, we're waking up now. I hope they are. We're going to take your right foot out of your band. So now it's free. Just your left one in the band. Okay. Inhale and exhale up into your bow. Extend your left leg in that band. Good. And then switch legs, stretching your right one out into space. Good. And press. So it's single leg stretch, right? You've done this a million times. Yep. Up off your shoulders. You're in your bow. Good. Good. Now we're going to rotate to the knee as it comes in. Rotate away as it goes away. So as it comes in, it's going to feel kind of easy on the band. As it goes away, you should feel that pull. Yeah. In and pull. Good. And last one. And pull. Good. Come back to center. Allow yourself to lower your bow so that you can switch feet. Good. All right. When you're ready, come back up into your bow. Collarbones open. Good. And then go right ahead with your single leg stretch. First, just pressing and feeling that length. Good. And bringing back in. Good. Press. That's it. And then just notice if you're going in a pretty straight line or you're wobbling as you go. Can you keep it straight? Good. Because then we're going to add that rotation. Ready? So as the knee comes toward you, whatever knee, you rotate toward that knee. That's it. Good. Good. The band should be going across the inner thigh when you go toward the free leg. Does that make sense? So it should be giving you that little extra bit of resistance as you go that way. Good. Last one. Good. And then back to center. Whew. And rest. Rest for a sec. Good. You can take that band, put it back on the first leg. Did I say that right? Wait a minute. No, pardon me. Yes, no, that's fine. Put it back on the first leg. For me, that's
They're right.
You're right. Good. And then we're just going to do the crossover series, but just the crossing over part. So band is on your right. We open both legs up. Good. Now keep that leg just resting in the band, right? It doesn't do anything. Only your left leg pulls to center, pulling your abs in, and lower it back down. Let it pulse toward the ground before you pull it back to center. Pulse, both legs open a little more, pull it back to center. Makes sense? So, yep, so they both open, and keep that still, keep this still, and just bring your leg to center. Pulse it open, and then keep it all still. Yeah, good. And then pull those knees in and switch feet. Good. Is it too easy?
Who said that?
Mark goes, who said that? he can't hear you. So if it's too easy, right, then we have to talk. If it's too, nothing wrong, but things you can check, right? Is the pelvis staying still, or is there this rotation going on, right? Part of it is not just the opening, it's the stabilizing in this moment. So everything is pulling across to hold that down. You could put your feet inside your band and push out and then pull harder as it comes in to make more work apparent. You see how I did that? So if you're not feeling, pull against it and resist it and then let it go back out. Yeah? It won't necessarily make it harder. It won't necessarily make it harder, but it will help you find the focus. Yeah, good. All right, and then come in for a rest. Wow. We're going to do just 3 little bridges. I swear, just 3. Band or no band, your choice. That's correct. That's right. Because otherwise then it's about your low back twisting around. No. No. So collarbones open, roll up. Here's your nice little bridge moment. Soak it up right now. Good. Let your spine roll. Good. Big inhale, exhale. Good. Is this your third one? Okay, so 3 of them, but you're holding the third one. So we're up in that third one. Good. Press into your heels. Good. Push a little extra into your left heel. Lift your right leg. Extend it to the sky. Flex the foot. Take the flex foot all the way down to the ground. Point the toes. Swing it back up. Pulse. Flex. Pull it down. Good. Point. Lift. Good. And one more. Good. And then bend that knee. That foot comes down. Find your right heel. Push it down. And you can see how much my hip came back up. My left leg is getting tired. So it's really the moving leg is your distractor, right? Moving leg is the distractor. It's how much is the supporting leg doing its job. Yeah. Good. Whoop. Oh, that was weird. It's like someone shut the lights off on Nara for a second. Did you see that? It was weird. It was like dark light. Good. All right. And the knees come down. Or sorry, feet come down. Press both hips back up to the sky one more time and then round down through your spine. Roll all the way through. And then into your neutral. Nice. Very good. Okay. Extend your legs straight out on the floor, arms up to the sky. We're rolling up to sitting. crickle, crackle, crickle, crackle. All the way up, all the way up. Good. Spine to stretch forward. Good. And then your band can rest on the ground for just a moment. We're going to flip on over so that we can do just a leg pull, a simple leg pull. We're going to warm ourselves up in this position, and we're only going to do 3 on each side because then we're going to add the band in. So stepping back into your plank. Remember, you could do that on furniture instead, or the wall. And all we're going to do is lift, point, flex, put it down. And as you lift, can you push your hands forward up your floor? They're not going to actually move, but that keeps you from shifting right back and forth here. I love that. Why have I never learned this until this moment? Okay, good. Everyone get 3? 3-ish? Okay, so if you got 3-ish, then we're gonna add in our band. Now, we're not gonna be in a full plank. We'll be on hands and knees. And I'll show you an alternative for those of you who prefer not to be on your knees. So I'm starting with the band under my left foot. And I'm on my hands. And then we're just going to do this series we haven't done in a little while. Happy dog tail, and we're just going to slide the leg back. Good. And then slide it back under. And I want you to use the ground as resistance. So you can tell that I am because my mat is getting rumpled. That's perfect. I want to see that rumpling. Yeah, that tells me you're actually... Yeah, it's a leg slide on the floor. I want to see you having both glute and quad on because they both straighten the leg right together. Extend the hip, extend the knee, and then you get a straight leg. Good. Oh, sorry. So those of you standing, you're here with a hinged leg, and you're going to be on your toe and push that toe back. Pull the toes under. Really extend all the way. Yeah. Okay. So we've probably gotten 6 by now. So let's add the leg lift. So those of you who are standing, you're just holding it back, and you're going to lift the leg up and lower it down. Yeah. Those of you on the mat, same thing. Just lift that leg up, lower it down. Now Sheila is modeling how to be on your forearms. She gets a gold star because forearms takes the pressure off your hands, but it increases the work in your glutes. Yay! We love that. So if you can, and you can do without letting go of your band, that's a nice way to get a little extra glute on. I'll do it with Sheila. Sheila, you're killing me down here. So if you are on forearms, just make sure, same idea, that you're pressing down and away with your hands. That keeps you from collapsing forward into your hands, right? Keeps the collarbones a little bit more open. Yep. Next one, we're going to hold the leg up. Good. Now we're going to open our whole hip to the side. So if your left band has your strap in it, you're going to open up to the left side. And then rotate back to the ground. Bring your right hip back to center. So I've got the band on my left foot, yes? So the left hip opens up. I'm opening, lifting that leg still. Keep that leg high. Rotate back to the ground and center. If you're on your hands, it looks like this. To the side, bring your hand in a little bit. So you see how I bring it in? There you go, good. Lower the hip, push the right hip back to center, keep that foot up. You're working all around the joint now. Does that make sense? Can you try one more? Open. And lift that leg, Suzanne, lift it. Now keep it there, keep it high as you bring the hip back down. Bring the hip back down and push your right hip back to center. There you go, good, you guys, good. Come up, get off your hands, get off your shoulders. Come upright. Good. And take your band behind you. Thigh stretch with your band behind you, yeah? Here, if you can rotate your palms outward, So your thumbs are pointing back. And then exhale, just hinge back. Good. Inhale, pause there. Exhale, use your booty to push you back up. Yeah, good. Inhale, exhale. So Nara, I want you, yes. Good job. That's right. That's it. Beautiful. Good. That's it. Hinge back. Booty's on. Push. Good. That's it. Booty's on. Push. Good. One more. Good. Nice job. Sheila, nice. Catherine, nice. Yes, everybody good. Okay, let's take that band, put it on the other foot. I'm going to flip around so I can see you still this side. All right, remember you could be standing, you could be here, you could be on forearms. We're starting with our leg slide, just dragging it back, dragging it under, and we want to be feeling that rumple. Oh my gosh. This is one of the Taylor Swift. How long ago was that Taylor Swift concert in Seattle?
April, wasn't it?
Was that April? Yeah. My younger daughter and her very best friend in the world came home, and they did all their prep for the concert here in our house, and we are still finding little sequins that show up at random places at random times from their outfit. One just showed up on my mat. Like, we vacuum, you guys. We vacuum and we dust, and we don't know where they come from. I know. Kind of crazy. All right, so pressing that back, now we have our lift. Straight up, straight down, right? And you're pushing your hands up your mat as you lift your leg. It should keep the work in your core. And by core, I mean armpits to butt, right? Armpits to your thigh. If you're on your forearms, same idea. Just push your forearms up your mat. Remember, being on your forearms gives you more glutes. That angle just increases the amount of glute work you can get. Good. All right, next one, we're gonna hold that leg up and we open to the side. Keep that leg pinned in space, way up there, as you rotate your hip back to the ground. Good, and then lower it down. And again, lift it, open to the side, lifting it a little higher, lift it a little higher. That's it, good. Keep it pinned up there in space. Don't let it drop as you drop your hip, right? The leg can stay up there. Yes. Good. Can we try 3 more? Yep, kick that leg. Go, kick it back, Sheila. Is it the shoulder, the left shoulder supporting you? Yeah. That's a girl, strong. Good. Oh, sorry, I should do one. Good. Good, no, yeah.
What did I do?
I just want you to keep that leg up. Now lower your hip. Yep, lower your hip and come back to center. There you go. Yeah, right? All the ways we counter that. Good. Let's take your band. The hip flexor on your downside leg. Let's come down onto our bellies. Was it your left leg that's down or your right one? It could be because it's in a shortened position there, Nara, and I didn't notice. If you were had it too far under you, sometimes that's the case. We're just going to slide up into a swan. Nara's question is, if you're watching on the replay, what if the hip flexor on the supporting leg is screaming at you? Sometimes that happens when the knee is too far under you. Sometimes it's just because your pelvis is already in a shortened position on that side, which I think Nara's is. The pelvis tilts forward on that side of her hip. My other question, Nara, does it happen when you return from the open position to the closed position? That would be something that would naturally engage it more, right? She's re-engaging it from an open place to a closed place. Good. Yeah, all right. So we're working through that upper back, just sliding those hands with us. Maybe getting a little bit more lift. Good. And then we're going to lift up, hold it, press down into your left arm, hug your left rib cage, right? Make sure it's on, and then lift your right arm just a little further, not higher, just longer. Reach it long, like you want to reach your spine there. Squeeze your right glute to your midline, otherwise you'll probably fall into your left low back. Good. Let that come down. See if you can do the same thing, hugging the right side in, elbow to the pointing at the ground. Left arm lifts, and you might need to squeeze your left glute in to hold yourself centered. Yeah? Good. Bring it down. Let's try one more each side. Right arm up. Which side of your glute do you need to pull on? Maybe you're right. Marco's right side. Good. And left arm up. That's it. Reach long, reach long. There you go. Good. And down. Nice. Let your band go. Lift yourself up and gently sit back in a child's pose. Open your knees apart so you can just let your spine sink down through the middle. And then we're going to breathe there a few breaths. Yeah. Let yourself inhale into your back. And blow it out. Get a little more comfortable there. Now, some of you, child's pose is not comfortable, right? That's okay. Find a place that is. Maybe you like cat better. Maybe you like sitting on a chair and rounding forward better. Yeah. It's all fine. Good. All right. From here, let's take the hands over to one side. So I'm starting to my right. And I'm going to really push with my left hand as far as I can. I'll feel that stretch coming down the side. You guys at the beginning of class worked a lot through your lats. I don't know if you can remember that far back. It's been a journey today. And if you're sitting in a chair, all you got to do is take your arms to the side and reach past your foot. Don't reach down low here, reach far past your foot. Yeah? And then take your hands to the other side. And again, if I'm reaching to my left, I want that right arm to reach extra far. Really let the shoulder blade pull along the rib cage, stretching through the armpit and the side. Good. Good. And then one hand at each corner of the mat. You're going to inhale and exhale. Start a spinal wave by pulling your abs back away from those hands, right? You imagine you're holding onto the ground. Pull your abs back and then lift to a big cat. Good. And then allow your hips to drop and lift your chest up. Good. That's it. Nice. Big inhale there and exhale. Abs in. Come back into that child's pose through your cat first. Through your cat first. Abs up, abs up, abs up. And then extend your tail back. Good. And one more spinal wave up. Inhale, exhale. Pull your abs back away from your hands, like you're hanging off your hands. And then lift through your cat. Glutes on as you lower your hips and lift your sternum. Good. And then tuck your toes under, scoop your belly in, and lift up into that open pike, down dog, elephant type position. Good. And then we'll just press back with our hands toward our feet. Good. Take a nice inhale, soften those knees, and exhale, round up through your spine. Oh. My back cracked on the way up in a good way. Love it. So let's open those arms wide. Good. We're going to do a Martha Graham. Do we have time? We're going to take back of hands together, slide them forward, scoop your belly in and soften your knees, stretching again the mid back. Good. Chest up, palms up, thumbs back. Good. Open up through the front of your hips. Good. And one more time. Back of hands, slide away, thumbs down. Good. And then lift up. Good. Let your head fall gently to the side as you lower your arms. Good. Roll that head forward. And to the other side. And then gently forward. Good. Let yourself hang there for just a second. Inhale and exhale. Just stay there. Stretch out your toes. Close your eyes. Good. Think about what you may have noticed in your body in class today. Where do you want to give it a little more attention? Where are you proud of your body today? Yeah? One more inhale. And then you just gently press those feet into the ground and allow your throat to lift up. Thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Hey, who's back? Who's back?
Good. Hope that feels good. Strong. Mobile. Yeah, good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, welcome back. Hey, you too, you guys. What a beautiful sunshiny day. Yeah, thank you, Nara. Yeah, you guys are also welcome. I love having you.